I'm having this conversation with my therapist now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in therapy. Wow. Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
That'd be part of our
that's a whole nother conversation. But one of the conversations I'm having with my therapist, and one of the realizations that I had was I was really frustrated. I've been frustrated because of the residuals. I'm not in the relationship anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still residuals and residue.
That is good.
Okay? And even when I think I've gotten a certain distance past the past,
Mm-hmm.
certain things will happen to remind me, dang, bro, you ain't all the way healed yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so it frustrates me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't want something that happened to me in the past to have this kind of control over me, right?
Yeah.
And so it's very frustrating. And, my therapist just reminds me, he's like, dude, you're human. Like, everything ain't just going. And by the way, my therapist is also Christian. Mm-hmm. That's a prerequisite for me.
Me too.
My therapist has to be clinically certified and licensed.
Yep.
And also saved by the blood of Jesus.
Right. Amen.
That's just my.
Yeah.
We got to mix the spiritual and the clinical.
Right.
For me. So
too.
that's just sidebar.
Yeah.
So and one of the things I mentioned to him was like, man, I know that God can restore and God can heal and but I'm still dealing with this residue and things from the marriage, things that happened to me in the marriage. And I don't remember what the question was that he asked me. Mm-hmm. He challenged me and asked me a question. He's very good at that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things after his line of questioning that I had to realize was a lot of the stuff that I was attributing to the marriage experience
mm-hmm.
were actually issues that I had before the marriage.
Wow, that's good.
The marriage just compounded and exasperated and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there were things in me. I didn't go into that marriage whole.
Wow.
Okay? I was broken going into the marriage. And there were things that had I fixed and worked on and sorted out prior to that marriage, I would have set boundaries. Mm-hmm. I would have stood up for myself, right?
Yeah.
But it took me going through all this mess and then coming out of this mess and having residuals from the mess, to realize that, yes, while I am still, and I've made progress. And so while I'm saying I'm still insecure, I have my insecurities, I also have grown in the respect that I ain't gonna take certain things no more.
Yeah.
It's just certain. You not